And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Here, Lucas from Mars. As today we continue with opening day here in the MLB The Show 22 franchise here, all 30 custom teams, and we're here in the Monarchs, Cohn, and Kansas City, Missouri, playing with the Kansas City Monarchs playing the Chicago Blue Sox here in this created stadium. A very nice looking stadium here as we continue with opening day. Walking on the field now is Aaron Nola for the Monarchs, and these jerseys here for Kansas City. I like the KC logo that they got there. The white cap on their hat with the blue jersey, white pants, blue pinstripes, and then a white undershirt. Aaron Nola here. Those are his stats on his season last year. And Akil Baddoo will walk on into the box here for Chicago, as the Blue Sox uniforms, are pretty much the same uniforms that you saw in the MLB The Show 20 connected franchise that we did, or that I did. So basically the same jerseys. Didn't really change those jerseys very much at all. There's a look at this lineup here for Chicago. Saw Akil Baddoo, Adam Frazier, Jose Ramirez is this team's big star, Brandon Belt, Alex Verdugo, Brandon Crawford, and then the rest of the lineup there. Here is Jose Ramirez, definitely the star of the show here for Chicago, and their best hitter on the team, as that's a ground ball right to the shortstop, playing behind second base and getting the out there. Home of the Monarchs here. Good field. I like this field. I like that backdrop there and that big batter's eye. As we go bottom one here, IKF, Anar kind of Falefa leading off here for Kansas City, and Garrett Cole here is the pitcher for Chicago on opening day, as IKF will send one into shallow left field that falls in and drops in front of the batter for a single. Now 2 men on here for this team's big star and this team's big hitter, one of the best hitters in the entire league, in Yordan Alvarez. I also really like these helmets that this team has, blue helmets with the white caps, as Yordan Alvarez will swing and send one into left field that is going to be caught there for the out. So both teams with the white pants here. You see Chicago, they got the blue backs on their jerseys. As looking at this Monarchs lineup here, you got AKF. Brandon Nimmo is batting second. Alvarez is also there. Jose Abreu, Chris Taylor, Evan Longoria, the rookie Riley Green, Austin Nola, and then the center fielder Trent Grisham rounds out this batting order here. And with 2 down in the inning now, Chris Taylor will ground it over to short, throwing over to first base in time to end the inning. I think both of these teams are projected to be kind of middle-of-the-road teams this season. I don't really know if either one of these teams are going to be focusing in on the playoff hunt here, as Evan Longoria comes up in the bottom of the second inning. I mean, honestly, like, right now, I just don't. You can tell that some teams might be a little bit slightly better than other teams, but it's all very, very difficult, I think, to really say with any certainty of, like, who is better than other teams right now. I think we need to have the season go on before we can really get rid of the contender, or sort out the contenders from the teams that aren't going to be in the race. As Garrett Cole gets his first strikeout of the game. And again, this is a very even league right now, and I wouldn't say that one team is really like crazy overpowered in this league. I think right now we can see some teams have a little bit maybe less talent, but it's going to be a very interesting season just to see how close these teams are, ratings and player-wise, as that's going to be a base hit. And that's going to be the first major league hit for Riley Green in his career. So the rookie batting DH here in this game gets his first major league hit. Congratulations. And they believe he's 22 or 23 years old. And a great moment there for Riley Green, getting a hit off of Garrett Cole, no less. As that is a base runner here in the bottom of the second inning. Taking a look at this pitch here. Good swing by Riley Green, one of those young stars that the Monarchs are going to look to be building around as over the course of this franchise as we continue to go. Here in this franchise is now Austin Nola, catcher, batting, and he hits a ground ball that's underneath the first baseman's glove. He can't get to it, and Riley Green is going to round second and is on his way to third. He's going to get there easily. So here we go. The Monarchs have first and third, 1 man out for Trent Grisham, who lines one over to third base. Ramirez gets the stop, but there's not going to be a play at first base. Trent Grisham too fast for that, and the Monarchs are going to score. So Riley Green, his first run of his career here as a base hit by Trent Grisham, makes it 1-0 Monarchs. So now bases are loaded here, still in this second inning. Brandon Nimmo takes that pitch outside for ball 3. Full count pitch. You want to try and maybe avoid Ronald Alvarez coming up to the plate, but that's a huge strikeout of Nimmo there on the inside pitch. As Nimmo can't catch up to that one, and now Ronald Alvarez on an 0-2 count, and Garrett Cole gets him to swing and miss. So man, a couple of clutched Ks there by Garrett Cole, who has already given up 4 runs in this game, but Monarchs get 1 run there. Now we go to the top of the third. Omar Nervaez up here, and he swings, and it sends one out to deep center field. Racing back as a center fielder, looking up. That ball's gone. Over the fence goes Omar Nervaez, and that's his first home run of the season, the first long ball of the year for Chicago, and we're tied at 1. Ball that just got over the head of the center field. I believe that's Trent Grisham out there in center. And Narvaez didn't hit it super far, only 396, but enough to get over the fence. And a tie game here. Great swing there. And Victor Robles, that was not a great swing. A pitch way in the dirt. 1-2 count here. And Noah looking for a strikeout, and he gets it there. As that is a beautiful inside pitch to get the K there. And now Akil Baddoo is up here at 2 down in the inning. And Akil Baddoo swings through that fastball low. Baddoo 0 for 1 with a fly out his first time up. And here comes a 2-2 pitch. And it's called! Strike 3 on a circle change on the corner. Great pitch there. Does give up the run and get the first hit of the season for Chicago is a home run by Omar Nervaez. And it's 1-1. That's the tie. A tie game here as we go into the bottom of the third. Jose Abreu here. A 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as Garrett Cole gets his 4th of the game to this point. And a couple pitchers here in this game that do get a lot of strikeouts, especially Garrett Cole, who started this at bat 2-0, but then ended up coming right back with 3 straight strikes on fastballs, through 4 fastballs in a row on that at bat. And then Aaron Nola here in the bottom of the 4th gets another strikeout there. That's his 3rd or 4th of the game tonight, and he gets out of that inning. So still tied at 1 here, middle of 4 in this game. We go bottom 4 here. Austin Nola up with a 1-2 count. And here comes the 1-2. It's a foul ball there on that slider. And Garrett Cole will try it again on 1-2. Here it comes again. And that time, Nola cannot make contact with an outside slider that was way outside of the zone. Garrett Cole, his 5th of the game. And now it's Trent Grisham. 1 for 1 with that RBI base hit earlier. Then he sends one into left. That ball might go out, and it does. It's over the glove of the right fielder. Trent Grisham drives one over the fence for a homer. First long ball of the season for the Monarchs. And Trent Grisham, how about this opening day so far? A couple of RBIs and now a homer. Only 353 on the distance there, and just getting over the wall in right. So IKF will fly it out into left field there, and an easy play made by the left fielder. But Trent Grisham showing up here early in this game. A great look at the swing here by Grisham, and a great look at these jerseys as well. Love the white shoulders on these jerseys as well, and the piping on sleeves. As that's a swing and a miss at a circle change. Omar Nervaez, he got that home run early, but he strikes out there. The 4th of the game for Nola. 0-2 to Dominic Canzone. Is strike 3 called high and inside. And that's a rookie there. He strikes out. So now Aaron Nola, 1-2. Swing and a fly ball into center by Baddoo. That sends the center fielder pretty close to the warning track, right in front of the warning track. Trent Grisham makes the catch. So we go to the middle of the 5th here, halfway home. And it's 2-1 Monarchs. Bottom of the 5th here, Ronald Alvarez 0 for 2 in this game so far to this point, and that's ball 3. And now a 3-1 pitch on deck is Abreu. Alvarez trying to get on base for the first time this season. And the 85th pitch of the game by Garrett Cole is fouled off. A full count pitch now is strike 3 on a fastball high in the zone. Cole got his 6th strikeout there. And now we go top 6. Jose Ramirez 1 for 2 with a single in the 4th inning here. 2 down in the inning. Aaron Nola's 70th pitch of the game. Swing and a miss by Ramirez there on that 0-1. Now an 0-2. And it's another strikeout. Circle change gets him swinging. So both these pitchers right now getting a lot of Ks. And pitching pretty well so far for both of them here as we go into the middle of the 6th inning here. Still, kind of a pitcher's duel to this point, 1-2. The Monarchs are on top. So here we go into the top of the 7th inning here, and Brandon Belt will lead off this top of the 7th inning here. Aaron Nola still on the mound with 71 pitches to this point in the game, and Brandon Belt trying to start something here as that ball is way up there for ball 3. So Aaron Nola trying to avoid a walk here, trying to avoid that leadoff base runner. But here we go with a 3-0 count, and that one is not even close. So a couple of pitches that weren't very close to the zone there by Aaron Nola, and a walk here to begin the 7th. And it looks like here comes the manager, and they are going to get a call to the bullpen here. So Nola trying to go into the 7th. He pitches 6 innings, responsible for the man on first base. A pretty effective game, only giving up 1 run on 4 hits or so. 5 or 6 strikeouts on the day for Nola. A good game overall. And Osmero Petit here now coming on for the Monarchs. He was pretty decent last year with a 3.92 ERA, but he gives up a base hit here immediately. And now there's 2 men on base here, so a little bit of a sticky situation. Omar Nervaez gets a base hit up the middle and around third. No, they're going to hold the runner right there. Pop might have been safe, but now the bases are loaded for Dominic Canzone, the rookie. 0 for 2 in the game. And Canzone hits a fly ball into right field. Drifting back at the wall. He leaps, and it's gone. That's a grand slam. Dominic Canzone. And he gets his first home run of his career in grand fashion. How about that? Wow, what a moment for the rookie, the youngster here. A huge swing, and he makes it 5-2. Chicago with 1 swing of the bat. So awesome. That was crazy. A grand slam on opening day for your first MLB hit. That is special. And, well, his bench giving him a little bit of silent treatment as he walked back into the dugout there, but they congratulate him. And what a moment for that young man right there. A incredible moment here. Dolis Guerrera comes on after that, so a disaster of an outing for Osmero Petit, as it's now 5-2 here, and that ball swung on by Baddoo. That's a line drive, and oh man, that one is gone. So after that grand slam, Akil Baddoo says continue, keep pouring it on, as he gets a long ball. That one was a line drive shot, and it's now 6-2. So it's a 4-run lead just like that, and look at how short this home run was by Akil Baddoo here, only 314 feet. I mean, line drive shot. And now Jose Ramirez here with the man on second base, and that's going to be a ground ball. Ramirez is going to try and get another run home as the throw is offline. Bounces off of the catcher, actually, and Ramirez will go to second, but another run here for Columbus, and they have scored, I think they've scored 6 runs here in the 7th inning right now, and it's a 7-2 lead. All of a sudden, this game pretty out of reach for the Monarchs here tonight. As that ball bouncing off of the leg of the catcher, Nola, and man, a horrible inning as another reliever comes on. Ponce de Leon finally gets the out, and a brutal inning for the Monarchs as they give up 6 runs, 2 home runs, including that grand slam by Canzone and the home run and by Baddoo and an RBI single as well. So a really bad inning for the Monarchs now. The Blue Sox have a big cushion here as David Robertson comes on to pitch. Didn't pitch very much last year, only pitched in 12 innings. So very limited sample size, but he comes on here in the 7th as 1 out and 1 man on for Brandon Nimmo, who swings and misses at a cutter inside for strike 3. And now 2 down in the inning. 0-1 is a fly ball. That's not going to do anything. That's going to be just caught in left. So that's the end of the 7th. This game pretty much out of reach. Only 6 more outs here for Chicago to get an opening day win. So, guys, remember to subscribe here to this channel. I have noticed that I'm starting to get more views on my videos. I got 30 views on my last few videos. I actually got 45 on my last one, but still stuck at 26 subscribers. So, guys, remember to subscribe because that means that I get recommended to more people. I really encourage that. So be sure to do that if you are watching this video and not subscribed. I really would hope that would really appreciate you doing that, as we're in the bottom of the 9th, and it's Columbus scored 3 more times in this game. So yeah, it's a 7-run lead right now for the Blue Sox. It's 10-3. This game is pretty much over here. Carl Edwards Jr. gets the 2nd out of the 9th, and well, interestingly, they actually take out Edwards Jr. here. I'm not really sure why. I guess the pitch count was kind of high, but also you're like, it's a 7-run game. I'm pretty sure he's not going to give up 7 runs, but whatever. They bring in Jose Cisnero. Just need to get one more out. That's just the job he's got to do here, as Chris Taylor is coming up to the plate. So a 0-2 count here, as that ball is swung on and missed, and that's going to be the end of the game, as Columbus does take this game here by a final of 10-3. So that grand slam by Canzone, his first hit of the major leagues is a grand slam. That was a pretty cool moment, and that huge 6-run 7th inning powers the Blue Sox to this opening day win here in the Kansas City. So the Rockies, I'm from Colorado, so the Rockies are my hometown team, but I think I kind of mentioned the Rockies here a couple times on this channel. But how about the Twins, man? Twins are starting to win. This division, they should really, there should not be many excuses for not winning the division that they're in, because there's not really, the Guardians are okay, but in all reality, the Twins should be winning that division. I'm hoping that they can. They are on a pretty good winning streak right now, so we'll see if that, if they can keep that up. But either way, we're going to have one more game here in this one, and we're going to go on to the Phoenix Scorpions versus the Vancouver Vandals here in Putnam Park in Vancouver, Canada. As I love these 2 jerseys, but I really love the Vandals jerseys here. You're going to see why. This is also a super cool stadium too. You got some mountains in the background, but look at these jerseys, man. Green jerseys with white pinstripes, white shoulders. The hat is really awesome with that white bill, and the buttons, and then the pattern that you have there, the kind of grayer numbers on the sides, and then you have a white and black on the pinstripes on the pants. Super cool jersey set. I also love this team's logo. I think the 2 V's and the Vancouver logo, it just looks so sweet. So Steven Strasburg here is this team's ace for Vancouver, and he will get the first out here against Ronald Franco. And so let's take a look at this Phoenix lineup here. You saw Ronald Franco. We got Alcbo, Marcus Semien, Hunter Renfroe, Nathaniel Lowe, Yadier Molina, Enrique Hernandez, Tyrone Taylor, and Jake Myers as their DH there. As we have Marcus Semien here now, and he swings and misses at a slurve way down below the knees for strike 3. So I do like these Phoenix Scorpions jerseys, as well as you get a look at this Vandals stadium there with the background of the trees. I love how that's set. Tyler Glasnow here is this team's ace, but kind of like grayer brown jerseys with red shoulders, black pinstripes going down the side. I really like the black and red there on the sleeves. So, I love the logo here of the Scorpion. It's very simple, but the hat with the red bill, a lot of red and black mixed in with this jersey. I think these are really, really cool jerseys as well. It's 2 out here in the inning, and Ketel Marte takes that pitch low. I also love these helmets, the white bill here on these helmets for Vancouver, as that is strike 3 called. Something I kind of noticed now with these jerseys here for Vancouver, I kind of wish that their logo was a little bit bigger on their uniform, but I do like Phoenix's logo. Usually you kind of like to see, the team name on their jerseys, but I like the simple, just the Scorpion on this logo. I think that's very simple and very effective in this case, as that ball's down. That ball's off the wall as Blackman can get it, and that's an extra base hit, and that's an RBI. So a double here for Enrique Hernandez, as it's Phoenix who strikes first here in the second inning. It's 1-0. Now Tyrone Taylor gets one and grounds it over into left field for a base hit. Hernandez blows past the stop sign, and the throw is offline, so it's not going to matter, as in comes Hernandez and another run for the Scorpions. And that is a 2-0 lead now for Phoenix here early in the second inning. Ronald Franco strikes out on a beautiful curveball, though, by Strasburg, but Strasburg does give up a couple of runs there on 2 hits here in the second inning. So again, look at that stadium. Vancouver Vandals there in the background. I love the mountainside setting. It kind of reminds me of Coors Field, how they have the rocks in the center field, but it actually looks like there's kind of mountain ranges going on in center in this stadium. It's so cool. I love it. Tyler Glasnow gets that strikeout there, his second of the game, and then Anthony Rizzo pops it up on the infield. The third baseman Alec Boehm is going to be there to make the catch here to end the second inning, and that will be the end of this second inning here. Anthony Rizzo cannot do anything, and we go now top of the third inning here. Hunter Renfroe is up, and Hunter Renfroe 2-0 count to him here, and he will take that ball down low for a ball, and I believe he walked his first time, and now on the verge of getting walked again. And here it comes, the 3-0, and that is ball 4 on a high curve that was right on the border of a strike, but that is a ball. I also love Vancouver's home jerseys. We'll have to show you those, but I think for just overall jersey sets that I made that were completely original, I love Vancouver's jerseys. But Strasburg, you can kind of tell he's struggling right now in this start, as that's another walk, and now it's Yadier Molina here. And a 2-2 count to Yachty is a line drive. That's going to be a bullet, and it drops into the gap in center field. And there comes Hunter Renfroe around third. He's going to score. And how about that? Yachty Molina, in his final year, will get that RBI. And he gets a RBI here on opening day. Now, in this game, I don't know if he'll actually retire after this season, but he will be retiring after this year in real life, so this will be, we'll have Yadier Molina in the league for 1 year, and even if he's, going to be sitting in free agency after this season, I will not have him be signed by anybody. But Yadier Molina there, last year that we're going to see him in, any of the franchises, and he gets a RBI single, and Phoenix, man, already has 3 runs on 3 hits. Steven Strasburg struggling to begin his season right now. You go bottom 3, Connor Joe here coming up. I know who that guy is as a Rockies player, and I hope he's kind of like that. Well, he's just basically a backup kind of player, but he fouls that ball off, and then he swings right through that fastball, 97. Man, Kyle Glasnow sped him up, and he could not catch up. Wasn't even particularly close there, as Connor Joe strikes out for out number 1 there in the inning. Now Nico Holzhauer here takes that 4-seamer down at the knees for strike 3, as Glasnow gets his 4th K. And I think Vancouver's lineup does have some holes in it. Connor Joe, the guy that just was up there, I think it does have a little bit of holes, as that ball is a fly out over to third base. This lineup does have, they do have Nolan Arenado on this team, and Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackman on this team as well, and Ketel Marte. Those are some good players, but I think Vancouver's lineup overall does kind of have some holes, as that ball is taken for strike 1 by Jake Myers here as we in the 4th inning. And here comes an 0-2 pitch, and that's a fastball. That's in the corner for strike 2. So Strasburg working really well here against Jake Myers in this at-bat, and that's a swerve that is swung on and missed. And that was probably Steven Strasburg's best at-bat of the entire night right there, as he gets a strikeout. And now Akbom grounds it over to third base. There goes Arenado to make the play. Easy routine play there to end the top of the fourth inning. So middle of the fourth, Phoenix still up by 3. Vancouver does not have a hit yet. Now bottom of the fifth inning here, and Austin Meadows is up as that is ball 4. So a walk-in. This is really the first time that Tyler Glasnow has gotten into any issues here in this game, as Connor Joe looks at a four-seam fastball out the knees. That's his second strikeout of the game, and that's Tyler Glasnow's 5th strikeout of the game, as doing it with mostly fastballs that one circle change in that at bat, but 4 fastballs in that at bat. And now again, Nico Holzhauer takes that strike there. 0-2 swing and a miss and a curve way inside. And Glasnow was 6 strikeouts through 5 innings, and he works around that. Some danger there, some trouble in that inning. Works around a hit and a walk in the 5th, and Vancouver held at bay here offensively through 5 innings. So more than halfway home here, and already taken Steven Strasburg out of the game. Phil Bickford comes on in here, pitched 51 innings last year. Was actually pretty good. I don't even remember who he played for last year, but that's a name that I don't really recognize, but I guess he did pitch 50 innings last season. He gets a strikeout here. That was Kike Hernandez, I believe, who swung and missed at that pitch, and so that's a strikeout. As looking at this pitch sequence here, I love this pitch sequence feature. I think it's really cool. As that two-seam fastball, pitch number 3 could have been called strike 3, but he gets the strikeout anyway. So here in the 6th, Tyrone Taylor takes that ball down low for a walk. So a man on here, Jake Myers now up, and he takes that two-seamer down below at the knees for strike 2. Bickford trying to work around the runner here as Myers swings and crushes it. Left field, no doubt about it. That ball is gone. Home run by the number 9 hitter in the order, Jake Myers. The first long ball of the season for the Scorpions. 417-foot blast. And it is now 5-0. The Scorpions taking control here in this game. 416 on that distance there. Notice that the distance that they give when the actual home runs are hit is like 1 higher than the home runs that they give in the replays, which is kind of interesting. But man, that was crushed, and Jake Myers makes it a 5-0 game. Just increasing that lead for the Scorpions. And man, the Vandals right now need to kick their offense into high gear if they want to have any chance in this game. Only have 1 hit so far tonight. So they go bottom 6. Tyler Glasnow still pitching, and he gets a strikeout there. Chuck Nasty swings and misses at that nasty high fastball by Glasnow. Number 7 on the day. Now it's J.P. Crawford, who swings and flies one into left field, racing back, and nearing the track, making the catch there. Good running play right there by the left fielder. And that is the 3rd and final out of here, the 6th inning. And now we go bottom 7, Ketel Marte. Strike 3 on a circle change. Glasnow's got his 8th of the game. He has been unbelievable so far today. And Nolan Arenado now swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Bounces in, and number 9 for Glasnow here tonight on opening day. Great performance right now, as that is strike 3. 2 down now on the 7th, and Austin Meadows here will keep the inning going. Gets a base hit up the middle. So, I mean, you got to start doing something now here, as it's Anthony Rizzo up, and he'll take that ball low below the knees. 0-for-2 so far in the ball game here for Rizzo, trying to do something here. Vancouver looking for a spark. The 1-2 pitch, swung on, crushed into right center field, racing back, And that one is a no-doubter. Gone. Anthony Rizzo has finally cracked the scoreboard for Vancouver here in the 7th inning. And there's the first homer of the year for the Vandals. And Rizzo, man, he crushed a couple no-doubt shots. That one 417, so a couple home runs. Basically right at the same distance here by these two squads in this game. But now it's a 5-2 lead. So you're down by only a few here as you go later on in this game. So, you know, maybe they got a chance as end of the 7th inning here. And the Vandals are now down by only 3. So they get something off of Tyler Glasnow. And that'll probably be the end of the game for Glasnow. I don't expect that he would come back in the 8th. A very, very good game. Should be good enough to get the victory in this one. As Tyron Taylor there swings and misses at that strikeout there. And Brad Brock gets a K here. Again, looking at this pitch sequence, that second pitch, a couple of high fastballs that were balls, but then countered with a couple of sliders, and then that four-seamer to finish him off. So Ronald Franco, who is 0 for 4 in this game, make it 0 for 5. Man, not a good start for the youngster, as that ball is a strike 3 and that high fastball there. And Phoenix is held at bay here in the top of the 8th. So Vancouver, you know, you're still down by 3. What can you do here? Down by a few runs in the late innings now. Josh Taylor comes in to replace Tyler Glasnow, who pitched 7 really effective innings, only giving up, 2 runs on 3 hits with a couple of walks, 9 strikeouts. Very, very good game for him in this one. And that's ball 4. So now top of the order, Charlie Blackman comes up. He gets out though. We get to J.P. Crawford, who swings and misses at that slider way outside of the zone. Not sure what. He's swinging out there, 0 for 3 tonight. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball leaping try, but he can't get to it. So around third, here comes a run to try and score, and it's offline. So the run will come in. And J.P. Crawford here with 2 down in the 8th makes it a 3-run game. Vancouver trying to come back as best they can, and now they bring in Taylor Rogers here for the Scorpions in the 8th inning, and he's going to try and get a 4-out save here is probably the plan. 40.1 innings last year, very, very good with a 3.35 ERA. And here's Nolan Arenado, hasn't done anything today, really 0 for 2 with a walk, but he has 2 men on here, 2 men out. I mean, he is the go-ahead run at base, or on the plate, at the plate right now, and that's a ball, that's a walk, and that is going to load the bases up. So, oh boy, here we go. Austin Meadows now coming up with the bases loaded here with 2 men out. The biggest spot in the entire game, the 1-2 pitch. Ball inside. Here comes a 2-2 count to Meadows. 1 for 2 in the game. And he swings and misses. A slider, swing and a miss. Meadows tries to break the bat, but he just bounces off his knee. And huge strikeout by Taylor Rogers right there. Man, and the Vancouver Vandals leave the go-ahead run on base here in the 8th. A huge blow to the comeback chances in this one. And now Hunter Renfroe here. Here's a 1-1. Pitch to him is crushed. Center field. That one is gone. Man, and a 3-run lead is back for Phoenix as that ball hammered by Renfroe, his first homer of the year. And it's now 6-3. And I mean, if leaving the bases loaded in the last inning wasn't enough, that might just have nailed the coffin there. 418 feet for Hunter Renfroe. He crushes the ball. And now we're in the top of the 9th. That's going to be strike 3. But man, now Vancouver's got to get 3 more here in this game in the 9th inning against Taylor Rogers. But, nice swing. And Hunter Renfroe looking at it the whole way. Knew it was gone. So a couple of no-down home runs here by both of these teams, or by the Scorpions at least, and a few in the game overall. So now here we go into the 9th. And Anthony Rizzo starts the inning off. Let's see what he will do. 0-1 pitch is a fly ball, a shallow fly ball into center. running and making the catch. That was a pretty easy play there. And that is an out. So, man, one down here in the ninth. 2-2 to Connor Joe. And that is strike 3. And a ball that was pretty borderline, I'll be honest, there on the bottom of the zone. But the third strikeout of the game by Connor Joe. Not a good day for him at the plate. But I think that ball might have been, honestly, a ball. But now it's 2 down in the inning. And the rookie, Nico Holzer, trying to do something here. Down to their last strike is Vancouver here in this one. Taylor Rogers trying to wrap up a 4-out save. And that swing and a miss. Wow, a nasty pitch. My goodness. Way inside. And Phoenix takes care of business. The road team gets the W here again. And they win it 6-3. Tyler Glasnow, very good start in the game. And the Scorpions, they get the early runs in this game. They get a couple of home runs. That home run by Myers, the home run by Hunter Renfroe, and Vancouver's offense just didn't do enough. They started to do something here late in the game, but by the time they were able to get something done, it was too late, and Taylor Rogers wrapping up a 4-out save. So, thank you guys for watching this episode here again. Remember to subscribe so that you guys know, what content's coming out, and so more people can watch my stuff. But you have been listening to Lucas from Mars. Have a great day, everybody. God bless. See you in the next one.